Kerry. In this video, you'll be learning about relative pronouns. A relative pronoun introduces a subordinate clause. What is a subordinate clause? A subordinate or dependent clause does not express a complete thought and cannot stand by itself as a sentence. For example, Mom took the garbage that we had collected to the dump. That we had collected is the subordinate clause in this sentence. Mom took the garbage to the dump can stand on its own, but that we had collected cannot stand by itself as a sentence. Another example. Do you know what Susie Q named her pet turtle? What Susie Q named her pet turtle cannot stand alone as a sentence. It's a subordinate or dependent clause. However, do you know can stand on its own as a sentence. Another example. When Roger proofread his essay, he found several errors. When Roger proofread his essay is the dependent clause because it cannot stand on its own as a sentence. However, he found several errors can stand on its own. That, which, who, whom, and whose are the 5 relative pronouns. For example, the museum that you saw is a historical landmark. The relative pronoun that heads an adjective clause that identifies the museum. Another example.
In the long history of the world,
he is the man who is running for mayor. The relative pronoun who heads an adjective clause that tells us something about the man. Another example. I took my car, which was filthy, to the car wash. The relative pronoun which heads an adjective clause that tells us something interesting about my car.
Time to get serious. Time to get serious!
Let's practice. Identify the relative pronouns in each sentence.
Complete the mission.
Time's up, and here are the answers. Great job, guys! Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay grammarous. Bye, bye, bye!